We're going to watch that zone between Area 50 and 52, Internet Historian. I have only watched one video from Internet Historian. Have you guys watched this one? I only watched the one that was the COVID, I think it was? Yeah, COVID video. I think it was a COVID video. And the Costa one. They had like a Costa one. I think I watched that one. Nope, none of them. Oh wow, they're really good. He makes like insane videos. The only issue is that he makes one video every 2 years, maybe. The thing is that, would you do more than one video? Like, his videos get like hundreds of millions of visits. Probably you can make one video and go on vacation the rest of the year, so you can literally make one video and go 6 months in holidays, then come back and start preparing the next video for 6 months. So, I mean, if I were him, I wouldn't work. So, you know, guys, you better not make me too famous, because the moment that I can make 1 or 2 videos and nothing else, I will vanish. Actually, I won't vanish. We will play games all day, so it's up to you. It's because he's not a Spanish YouTuber. Oi, oi, oi. Okay, let's go watch, guys. This is going to be fun.
Aliens.
Ooh. Okay. Okay, Irabr, you're the one cutting my video. Let's start all over. That was too loud. Holy. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know why the sound reset. That was crazy loud. Holy. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, guys. Let's go.
Aliens. They exist. And what's more, they're here and they've been walking among us for millions of years. Just
Among
look at
Us,
the night
that's-
sky. Each one of those lights is probably an alien. Shoot at them, and the police show up. Coincidence? Break into the CIA, just looking for clues. They put you on a no-fly list. Coincidence? There are no coincidences, only truth bombs, and the government is holding the fuse, locked up tight in Area 51. And so our story begins with one man, Joseph Experience. On June 21st of the solar year 2019, Joe spoke to a whistleblower, Bob Lizard. Now, Bob claims to have worked at the Area 51. And so, Joe summoned him to his sensory deprivation satellite, where he could ask him probing questions about that government facility.
Machine that was able to read the size of your dicks.
Yeah. Huge.
View for yourself this incredible testimony.
Okay. What? It was like a question of a machine that can read the size of your peanut. Look, you know what's the issue always with alien theories and glorpies and Among Us? Is that I think that to some extent it's very possible that there's an organization hiding outer space mysteries. Like, it's not that weird to think about that. Like, what are the chances, right? I remember one day when I was like playing with ChatGPT, I was asking him about the probabilities of like different alien form existing out there, right? And there's like a lot of theories that are really valid. And I have one theory that I'm super big fan of it. And is the self-destructing theory. I don't know exactly what was the name, but it pretty much comes down to the point that if there is alien life out there and we haven't yet to see them, it's because there's a point in evolution that you may be capable of visiting other planets, but there's also like a point in evolution where a species self-destructs it because it gets to a point that they're like so powerful as a civilization that any small conflict can cause mass destruction because you have reached atomic bombs or farther from there. So that's a theory that I kinda like, right? Like if we haven't reached if we don't have contact with other species, it's because those species that could be able to reach us reach a point in evolution where they just self-destruct themselves. I don't know, kinda interesting. Hello guys, hello, thank you so much Pro Luke for that gifted sub. Thank you so much Papaya for that tier 1 sub too.
Before the UN takes it down.
You used to work at Area 51. When did things get weird?
Well, the way this went down was I only got hands-on with one of them, and I was fucking an alien. It produced a little discharge from the bottom. It was exciting. You know, we turned the lights on, and all these guys are there. So
What in the fuck is this?
we have, you know, actual hardware from another civilization. It's a big...
Live in a house? That's bullshit. I like just swinging around on trees.
Absolutely.
We are the sex organs of the machine world. But for people who don't know, let's give them the bullet points. How tall are you?
I'm 5'10".
You don't seem to have any muscle.
You know,
Almost like a frame. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
well,
Are
the
you a
disc flying
reptilian?
saucer that I worked on. I saw it sitting there, and I thought, oh my God.
Hey, Bob, it's probably a good idea if you shut up. I worked underground with the aliens. They shot my hand off. They're underground. There's bases. They're shooting lasers through the Earth's crust, and they move them at light speed.
You big fucking
What? I'm not even doing anything.
drop dead
Hey, why don't you come on out to the Nevada desert?
deal.
The fuck out. All right. That's it, folks. Good night.
These revelations were sent out all over the globe using beams.
Absolutely
And
free.
it started an incredible awakening, inseminating the people's brains with knowledge,
Who killed JFK?
flooring them with the revelation of it all.
An orangutan with a spear.
And soon they were bursting with righteous curiosity.
Bigfoot.
So there's like one guy in Spain that went pretty viral, right? Because he is a conspiracy theorist and he has like really weird stories to talk about, right? And his whole deal is that he went to the Antarctic and he entered the iceberg that was alien technology and he saw the truths about the universe. Yes, exactly, Mr. Tartaria. And like, I don't know. I think that we always make this kind of stupid idiots famous somehow. I guess because it's fun to watch them. Like, there's a point that you really need to ask yourself if they actually believe the stuff that they're talking about, right? Because there's one point that you're like, okay, but how must it be to be going around spreading misinformation for the rest of your life, for centuries, well, for decades, right? Like, you better believe that stuff, right? If you're going to talk about that stuff, you better believe it, right? Like, there's no way someone sane in the head would go around saying that stuff, right?
Is a human-animal hybrid.
All right, here's the Google searches for Area 51. That big spike there, that's when Joe Rogan put out his podcast. You get the idea. And you see, it reached the right man at just the right time. A 21-year-old named Matthew Roberts.
He's a reptilian.
He had heard about aliens in Area 51 before, and he believed. He wanted to see them. Real bad. But what could he do? How could he possibly get into Area 51 to check him out?
Think.
Scenario 1. If I ran into Area 51, I would be shot and killed. Scenario 2. If me and all of my friends ran in, we'd both be killed. But Scenario 3. If there were so many of us, thousands, so much fodder that they eventually ran out of bullets, then someone, surely, is gonna get through and touch the government in its special area. My God. Within minutes, he was drafting a Facebook post. They can't stop all of us.
Willing to die for the government, let's do this.
On September 20th, 2019, we'll all meet up at the Area 51 Alien Central Tourist Attraction and coordinate our entry. If we Naruto run, we can move faster than their bullets.
I will always remember this day as one of the funniest days in the history of mankind. This was one of the best days that I've ever lived as a being, right? Like, this was so good. This was so good. I will always remember this day. This was so hilarious. The Naruto run memes with Area 51 saving the alien hotties. Like, it was really good. It was really, really good.
Let's see them aliens. This event then goes into the ether. And from here, it was up to the Facebook algorithm gods to decide what would happen next.
There's a lot here to be excited about. I think this could be very positive for our society and economy.
People from all across the flat world were receiving the invite, and they began pressing the attending button. Within just a couple of days, the event had picked up hundreds of thousands of attendees. People loved the idea so much.
It also
they
triggers
began
me
making
that it
memes
was
about
so
how they were
long.
going to raid the base. So many I can barely show you a fraction of them, rapid firing them out like the bullets that would soon be gunning them down. And so the event spread, and spread around the internet, eventually morphing into
Everyone who is something is gonna raid Area 51.
Young people from all over the globe are joining up to fight for the future.
This was so
Nigel,
stupid.
a runner. Null pointer, runner.
Stevens, agent.
Simon, a runner.
Freeman, 713. I am a sentinel.
Everyone's doing their part. Are you? We have the ships. We have the weapons.
Time to put his gun down!
We need soldiers. We need you all.
And just like that, the
Watching all the nerds doing the Naruto run was like the best thing ever. I wish that things could go back to being how they used to be, where internet, instead of fighting over politics, would fight over conspiracy theories, and you would all unite no matter the gender, sexualities, political view. Everyone was doing the Naruto run, even though it was considered to be a fucking nerd to do it. But everyone was united for the memes, like the Battle of the Yon. It was the Battle of the Yon or the Yosh. Well, you understand me.
game was on. Airtime. Here's the new campaign. You're gonna love it. To be or not to be.
Plans disappear. Dreams take over.
I live. I laugh. I nod. Nod on every device.
We're going to skip them because they didn't give me the affiliate code, so bye.
Protect. Take your online safe.
There we go.
Welcome to the mission brief. Let's do a bit of background on Area 51. Secret military base, first developed in 1955. This is what it looks like on Google Maps. It's approximately this big. Total area size, 51. And the volume, a big mystery.
51 too?
Until 1997, the government refused to even acknowledge that it existed. That is, until they were forced to by lawsuit. That lawsuit was about the death of two men who were former employees. And how did they die?
Oh wow.
Well, not aliens, but rather toxic fumes from burning garbage. Yeah, so what they would do is burn a whole bunch of cool, high-tech refuse on the lot, let the deadly smoke blow downwind, and the staff was stuck breathing it in. A few years later, bing bing bong, cancer. Other than that, the public hasn't really been told anything. So all people can do is speculate as to what the hell is going on in there.
I think that they are keeping remnants of a UFO there.
We don't know if it's aliens, we don't know if it's time travel, we don't know if there's minions in there.
Virtual reality.
They surely have the minions from Grow, you know? They have kidnapped the minions. No, we need to save them. Okay, guys, so I have one idea. Given the fact that the government is not telling us what Area 51 is, how about we become the government? Huh? What about that? You either vote me or we just do an uprising, you know? We can do either like the peaceful path or we choose violence. It's up to you guys. For now, we're 78 viewers, but it's just a matter of like uniting several Vtuber communities and we can overtake the government. This way we will get to know whether Area 51 has hot alien goth mummies or not, which is, I mean, that's what we're going to, right? Like, we don't really care about the time travel or nothing else. We just want the monster girls. That's our purpose. If we find minions, though, I want to keep one as a pet.
It seems so incredibly sexy.
But what has been leaked is that they do test flights on new alien craft.
Motherfucker, don't you tease me.
Produce new alien tech. Breed the latest version of the newest, gayest frog. Do not get it confused with Roswell. That's over here. Area 51's over here. And the final thing that we know is that security is top notch. They have that thing locked down. So, you want to break in anyway. Okay, but it's going to require some research. And the first thing to find out, has anyone ever tried breaking in before? Yes, several times. In fact, in January of 2019, an unnamed man broke through security barriers and drove 8 miles into the base. He got out of his car with a metal cylinder in his hands, and the military opened fire. He was shot dead at the scene. Only it was this time when a film crew from the BBC was arrested for trying to get in.
This is BBC News.
This time when a vacationing family of 4 went off track. You get the idea. They're not messing around.
Put your fucking hands up. I'm not going to tell you again.
But there's one story to top them all. And we'll disguise his identity, but he is my personal hero. The month is November. The location, Las Vegas. And the protagonist, a professional limo driver. Now, he's more than a little unhinged. He decides to start harassing and sending death threats to a lawyer, whom we think was going to represent his defense for this incident. If you've ever seen this TikTok, that's our boy doing donuts and driving backwards down the Las Vegas Strip. Anyway, fast forward 3 weeks.
No
It's like
way.
6 in the morning and this guy is already doing donuts at a car park near the airport. Then he decides,
Okay, like, out of all the vehicles you can drive with, he chose a limo. Like, that must be really fucking tough. That car shape is just like so wrong. That's not like a sport car. He's just like going backwards with a limo. It's like a bus, but just like you cut it in half and you have one limo. It's just like the same length, but not the same, you know, size. Oh, wow.
to drive from the car park into the airport itself. Offense? No problem. He drives right through it and onto the runway. He's just driving around, whizzing between planes, almost crashing several times, before eventually parking on a ramp. At this point, he jumps out, puts on a clown mask, and storms right up to a private jet. He announces, aggressively, to the flight staff that there is a bomb in his limo. Quote, "I have a fucking bomb. I'm going to blow this place up."
What?
His plan? To commandeer this private jet and take it to Area 51. However, as sound as this plan was, the quick response by police meant that it wasn't really working out. So, he bails back to his limo, tries to make an escape, until eventually police catch up with him. At that point, he is quickly arrested. They take him in for questioning, and he starts telling them, "That's right, I did it to see the aliens." He also told them to
That's commitment, guys. And all of you put excuses about not being able to watch me during work. Look, if it's needed, just grab a limo, just run from your work and go watch me on your house. Like, what kind of excuses are those? This guy is risking his life and prison just to see people that he didn't even know existed. And you that know I exist and love me, you keep putting excuses about me, I need to go to work.
refer to him as the Chosen One. And by the way, I have high security clearance.
The Chosen One.
Also, I'm involved with the mob, and someone owes me millions of dollars. Later on, the bomb defusal crew checks out the limo and determines that it's just a fire extinguisher with a bunch of wires and duct tape and some fairy lights. Now, at some point, he gets out, presumably on bail, and CNN reporters walk up to him and start asking him questions. No statements from me, he says, but you should talk to my lawyer. And then he proceeds to hand them the business card of the lawyer that he's been sending death threats to for the last 3 weeks. Amazing. After all that, the judge ordered that he be sent to a mental hospital for assessment. Or so they say.
Chun, chun, chun. He knows too much. He knows too much.
Okay, so people have really died trying to do this. That means we're going to have to be a little more covert. So over at Area 51 HQ, the military can see that Facebook numbers have reached 1 million. And it doesn't take a genius to calculate that even if just 1% of them show up, that's... Wait a minute. Run those numbers. This many people. In a crowd that big, there's bound to be at least a few who'll do something stupid. In fact, the military took it so serial that they even went over the nuances of Naruto running. This is a real slide, by the way, and it required a real demonstration, of course.
Oh god.
Now, some undercover operative then took a photo of that brief, and they uploaded it to Reddit.
They intend to use our tactics against us.
Alright.
Oh my god, there's no way. There's no way that they did
Undercover
this.
operative then took a photo.
I mean, they have a mold. There's one of us out there. There's one of us out there. There must to know. Naruto running, like just imagine that they say, we have a briefing in the conference room in 5 minutes. Everyone here, it's important, it's dangerous. Alert 5, risk level 6 out of 7. And you go there and it's like terms to know, Naruto running, and you see your sergeant doing this. I mean, I don't know. Tax dollar well spent indeed. Holy. Hello, King of Amadora. Thank you so much for that prime sub, sweetheart.
Of that brief, and they uploaded it to Reddit.
They intend to use our tactics against us.
Alright, so if the military decides to do this, things could go pretty badly for Matthew. So Matthew goes back to his mind palace.
Think.
Let's not keep saying it's a raid. Instead, let's do a music festival. This would give Matthew an alibi and throw authorities off the scent.
I'm willing to music festival. For the government, let's do this.
Alright, Reddit, here it is. Alien Stock 2019. The official EDM party, hosted by Matthew Roberts. Set to take place in Rachel, Nevada, a town that just so happens to neighbor Area 51. It has 50 total residents and practically no infrastructure. Perfect. Yeah, nice try, fellas, said the military. And the captains and the generals all started planning their own EDM party. With the deep state. 3 groups in particular. Introducing Group E, the E local state police. Police have their work cut out for them because, owing to this party, they think there could be upwards of 50,000 people descending upon the little town of Rachel.
Lincoln County commissioners trying to tackle the tough task of preparing for a potential inundation of people, and Sheriff Kerry Lee has less than 30 deputies.
The county declares a state of emergency, and they allocate an extra 250.
I mean, I don't know. Just imagine living there. Like, you actually live there, and someone says, like, there's 1 million attendees going to your city of 50 people. America. Oh, wow. I wish I would have been there, and I wish I would have lived nearby. I don't remember how this story ends, so don't spoiler me. But I really hope some people showed up, and like a big amount of people showed up.
$1,000 worth of enforcement for the weekend of the raid, as well as an extra 300 police officers and paramedics.
That many people are going to stress the community to the point that we can't cope with it.
This is some of the most exciting stuff that I've ever gotten to work on. And
Hold on, Mark. Group D, the defense.
I'm gonna take out my gun and shoot somebody.
So the FBI agents that showed up, they showed up at 10 a.m. They contacted my mom, and you're like, so she texted me, she's like, FBI's here, answer your phone. So, because I was kind of scared at this point, but...
This report from the Nevada Department of Public Safety was released last year, and it features some very interesting details. For example, they caught a group of YouTubers trying to plant a tracker on the bus that goes to and from the base.
We're gonna pull an epic prank.
Highly illegal. And you may not be that surprised to hear that the military isn't actually that worried about people breaking into the base. Turns out, they have automated weapons. Not automatic weapons. Automated, whatever that is. No, instead, they think there's potential that real terrorists will, do the thing, or a thing. So, counterterrorism was...
Okay, so basically, they have alien technology, which they are using to build massive automated defenses to fight us. How you cope with that? They do have alien technology, guys. They do have it.
Given a budget to sweep for chemical, biological, radiological, and explosive material. Although, nothing was found. And there's just one last group getting involved as well.
The media.
The corporate press. Disinformation agents in the mainstream media were getting involved.
Reptilians.
They immediately started warning people not to raid.
Use of lethal force authorized.
Spouting contempt for the stormers.
What started as a joke Facebook event quickly turned into a phenomenon reaching
Well, it
millions.
began as a joke, but now it's turned into something much more serious.
Astroturfing campaigns by late-night haha men number 1 through 7.
It's much more likely they'll see them tasers.
Laugh it all up. It's just a big joke.
What do you mean joke? It's not a joke. It was never a joke.
Let's see them aliens.
They don't take us seriously,
guys.
guys.
Some of the biggest, brainest takes you've ever heard.
It's not clear the 1.1 million Facebook followers who said they are going to storm Area 51 are real and not Russian bots.
You're a goddamn genius.
You stupid clankers.
We'll make you take us seriously. Let the training begin.
Oh god, it was so
And
good.
speaking of that, I think it's time for my workout.
And so the raiders began training.
We train for Area 51, so let's go.
Sandwich.
They began pushing their bodies. Go on, make it happen. Pushing their will.
This is so good.
Pushing their spirits.
You know who I wish we had back then? The guy that goes like to the Drewski show and starts like fisting the air like I wish we had him, the Ninja Turtle. It would have been so much easier with him. You know the Ninja Turtle? Look, guys. Look. Ninja Turtle. Ninja Turtle Drusky. I wish we had this guy.
What's your name, dude?
Certified Turtle.
Are you out your fucking mind? Get him out of here, man. Yeah. Hey, come on, man. You Ninja Turtle looking motherfucker.
We would have been able to defeat them with him. We just needed some heavy weapons, right? Like all the running, the agility, that's fine. But we need manpower, you know? Like we need strength, we need heavy weapons.
Pushing their minds. Pushing their friends and families' patience to the limit.
Who wants to cold me to kick some alien butt? In September, join me. We out.
And that's what fitness will be like in the metaverse.
As we zero in on the day of the raid, the count is up to 2 million attendees, and that puts us on par with the world's largest standing army. So to coordinate all of these troops, we'll need a battle strategy.
Lay it on us.
From r/memes, intel was being filtered down to the troops. Groups such as the Minecraft YouTubers, the Normans, the Weebs, Facebook moms, the Kyles, the Chads, the crackheads.
Honestly, like, the ones I would be the most scared about would be the Facebook moms, guys. Like, I think that 8 out of 10 of the Facebook moms are special soldiers, right? Like, they have the title of Karen. That's really scary. Like, you have all seen those videos, right? Like, it's really difficult already to manage one Karen. Just imagine like a bunch of Karens. Oh, there's actually a group of Karens. Look at that. It's like up there, you can see it. Anti-vax kids, Karens, furries, crackheads. Karens are like our elite force. Like, you throw them and there's nothing that's gonna stop them. They just cannot be stopped. They continue to fight for what they believe. So if you throw a bunch of Karens, you're gonna tank those bullets. Like, they're not going down, guys.
Clock free crack giveaway.
Florida man, the Australians, the gay Reddit mods,
okay, this thread is locked,
and the North Korean defectors. They all had their role to play. So, Godzilla comes in from the east while the Australians make a distraction that allows the Minion cosplayers to breach from the south. Of course, these very serious strategies would have to be disguised as memes so that they could be spread across YouTube, Reddit, and TikTok without the threat of being... Although...
Just imagine, like, I think that another elite force would be like Australians, but you need to, like, the Australians must be raiders, right? Like, they should be riding a kangaroo. Just imagine like Australian, which is like someone that has to endure the wild every day in their lives, right? Like, Australia is like the Wild West, but more dangerous. Like, the Wild West is scared of Australia. Like, just imagine like putting a survivor with one of those killing machines they call kangaroos. That's a good mix though.
Not everyone was as tech savvy. Authorities managed to nab one of the main cartographers, and they pressured him into an interview on the television.
It took me a total of 5 minutes to put this image together. It was sort of like a battle strategy almost.
It was completely rooted in satire.
That was just completely rooted in satire.
And no one should raid, this is just completely a joke.
And completely just a joke.
Mission counting sheeple complete. You can take them out. Okay, so remember how we're not raiding anymore and it's just a music festival? Wink, 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 wink. Well, bad news.
Okay, so it sounds like you maybe are looking at changing venues. Possibly.
Possibly.
It's all up in the air. We're putting Maddie on the spot here.
There's a lot of challenges, so.
But it's 2 weeks away, so it's kind of got to like figure it out, I guess, somewhat soon, right?
Yeah, it's all kind of falling apart. See, Matthew had organized alien stock with a few other people, but his main business partner was Connie West.
I didn't plan it. It planned me.
He planned
But
me.
Matthew is the headliner. His name is attached to everything.
I didn't plan it,
And he's
planned
starting to get
me.
worried about a fire festival type situation in the desert.
be a Firefest 2.0.
He wanted to make sure there's plenty of water, food, security, insurance, etc., etc. And here, deals and communications start to break down. Eventually, there's a lawsuit, and it's kind of boring.
Things that they were supposed to pay for, I'm stuck paying for.
Who cares?
We're going to skip it. But the TLDR is that they had a disagreement, and Connie said,
I don't have to prove to you what I spent. You didn't sign a fucking contract with me to begin with. So guess what? I don't need to prove to you a motherfucking thing.
and Matthew said, Matthew
She
then
was
took
a
$70,000
reptilian.
worth of sponsorship money and declared Alien Stock and Rachel cancelled. But then, at the same time, Bud Light.
Okay. What? I need to read this? Okay, one
Matthew
second.
then took
Kept and has unjustly retained the 70,000 wired by Pornhub for their personal benefit. Huh? Okay, so are you for real? Did Pornhub actually like send them money? Did they actually like fundraise this festival somehow? I didn't know that. That's like so good though. Makes it even
worth of
better.
sponsorship money and declared Alien Stock and Rachel cancelled. But then, at the same time, Bud Light walks in.
It's the Bud Night. We're saved.
They say, hey, why not do it here? In the Vegas. It has plenty of lighting, indoor plumbing, it has everything. Matthew said yes. And then using the website for Alien Stock, he told everyone to not go to Rachel and instead to go to Vegas. Welcome to Alien Stock Las Vegas, sponsored by Bud Light. And also Pornhub, but it's a long story. Connie was left to pick up the pieces. However, she would not be discouraged so easily. She decided to press on.
It's going to be a great party. No matter what, it's going to be a great party.
She had to take full control of the event in Rachel, dipping into her savings and even mortgaging her home.
I'm working out of my own pocket.
I think this is a liability. I'm out.
So is it clear what's going on?
That's
It's worth
such a bad
doing
idea,
a
though.
very fast recap because there's an event in Rachel that's been declared cancelled but also not cancelled. Also, I forgot to mention there's an event in Hiko that isn't cancelled but it will be on the second day. There's also that third festival in Las Vegas which has the former promoter of the first one and they both share the same damn name. And none of this has anything to do with the actual raid on Area 51, which is here, which has several gated entrances by the way, and none of them have been declared the official gathering point. Confused? Yeah, pretty much everyone was. It's a goddamn mess. People, rightfully, put the whole thing in the too hard basket and instead of going to one in the middle of nowhere, just went to the one in Vegas. Let's fast forward to the weekend of the raid. For better or worse, Rachel is about to open its doors to the millennials.
Hell yeah!
No way.
Encore now has come to an abrupt halt. Don't let the aliens get you, kid.
So they only had rednecks.
I don't.
They only
I
had
don't.
rednecks.
Run! Get out of here!
Oh, you know, I want to hear about the alien liberal agenda. They could have some good talking points. We don't know.
To protect my mind from interference.
We have a wanderer. Don't let me leave, Merv!
It could be anything stuff, but it's alien stuff.
How do you see you walking with that shirt up over your head like that?
I know. And the first ones are supposed to be always, the best ones.
Paranormal lawyer, PhD level field investigator.
Stuff in downtown Las Vegas. Did they change the name, or is it still alien stock?
I think I'm on my highest high I've ever been in my life. Look at it.
And we are taking a look kind of the area here. You've done a lot of work in a very short period of time.
The security's here, the medical's here.
Why
the
does it
food's
have,
here,
like-
the people are here. And most importantly,
Me. Why does it have like so many toilets, like portable bathrooms? Like, I don't know how many people there is, but it doesn't seem like there's too much people, right?
toilets are here.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Oh yeah, I just went through a breakup, guys.
Well, it wasn't quite the event that they had hoped for, but they did do a
Reeb.
commendable job of acting retarded for the news.
This is the most fun I've ever had in my life. I do. Here for scientific reasons. This is like the
So like you know what's the thing, right? That the actual normies went to Vegas, right? But all the weirdos, they went here. So I think that despite the number different, I would have had more fun here. Like if you go to this party, like it must be fun, right? Like you have so many crackheads, so many rednecks, so many absolutely dumb people that it's just so fun. It's just so fun.
Most millennial thing that's ever happened.
The most millennial thing that has
But
ever happened.
don't let's forget, Hiko, or the Heiko. No one knows how to pronounce it. This
What is
event was
this
being
even?
hosted by George Harris of the Alien Research Center.
The owner of the center is Las Vegas businessman George Harris, creator of Alien Tequila.
If you want to have fun, if you want to have a great look, it's a great day.
Base camp was equipped with a vendor village of 10 food trucks, a gift shop, and 3-time Grammy Award winner Paul Oakenfold. For some reason.
I mean, the good thing is that
well, right now things are kind of slow at the Heiko
God,
event here,
there's
so that's
no
kind of a
one.
disappointment.
Now,
There's
Hiko Base
no
Camp was
one.
expecting somewhere between 1,000 and 20,000 attendees. It's quite a range.
Maybe 50 people here. Clapping some alien cheeks.
Yeah, but no cheeks are clapped
Where's
at
the
all.
cheeks?
None.
Where's
Zero
the cheeks?
This is like the first of a big thing.
But it wasn't.
I mean, the good thing is that, like, if you go to any of those places, because you're like so close to each other, you can just like change location if you want. You just pick the car and you go to the other one.
In fact, it seems as though the majority of the attendees were actually the press.
One lady believed that her parents is actually alien.
So, after the first night, they decided to cut their losses and cancelled the whole event.
You know, the producers of the show, it's very, very, very expensive. And it just didn't make sense.
Because basically all of the attendees were stolen by
Alien Stock 2019.
Big eyes.
We were going to go out to Rachel, and then we decided that we didn't want to get stuck in the desert. As much as I like Mad Max, I don't want to live it.
the Las Vegas Alien Stock, sponsored by Bud Light, was a smash hit. They've got carnival rides, photo ops, video games, and even a pool. No running.
Who could have predicted this? You make a post at 2 a.m. on a page that has 62 likes, and now you have thousands of people that are ready to come out to your show. It's absolutely amazing.
Back at Military HQ in Anne Arundel, operations were ramping up. They're adding more guards, upping the security, and enforcing a no-fly zone across the county. They were even infiltrating raider groups.
You could be standing next to an officer and not even know it. There's a undercover presence here.
And they were giving stern warnings from the PR team. They posted this tweet. The last thing millennials will see if they attempt to raid Area 51 today.
Oh,
Sorry to disappoint you, Yugi. Huh? You triggered my trap card!
Millennials immediately seized upon the tweet, doing what they do best by pretending to be offended, successfully having the tweet taken down, and forcing a public apology.
I'm retarded.
Alright, this video is getting very long. Let's hurry up to the main event. The raid.
Hey, are you coming?
Yeah.
The worst thing is that those like festivals that had no one attending aren't the biggest flop that has been shown in the video. Like the biggest flop is Facebook Meta. Wow. That's a topic for another day to discuss, because holy flop. Holy flop. After all the Meta fiasco, it feels like Zuckerberg just like vanished from social media presence. Like he just disappeared. But I mean, like Meta was like such a boomer idea of how to use VR. It's insane. This is peak internet. This is history of internet.
そやつの目に砂を浴びせ鼻を折ります。はい。
Oh god, those things were so dumb. Those things were like so stupid. What do you even call them though?
Smoking these meats, I'll do for you.
An anime of actually raiding Area 51 would be peak. I agree. That would be so fun. That would be so fun.
Oh, that's right here.
Oh, they're going to use the aliens. They're gonna use the aliens. No way. The energy drinks Gooner. They have the superpowers now. They have the power up. This is so dumb. Alien room, let's go. Wait, what did they say about Epstein files? Is it gonna be a hot alien mummy? Look, a little
Thank you
alien.
for saving us. We are so grateful and horny.
What?
And yes,
No.
we wish to be your big titty goth alien GF.
Let's go!
And you won't be a virgin Reddit browser anymore.
Let's go!
Alright, it wasn't quite like that, but it was pretty close to something like that. Although I guess you could say that only a small group showed up to the main gates themselves.
Oh god.
12 million people.
Of over 2 million people, in total only about 200 actually went.
I think it's
But not
actually
about the
wild that 200
it's the
people still
quality
won.
that counts.
Nice outfit. Now throw him over.
People mostly behaved themselves.
I mean, I think it's awesome. You guys are following the laws, following directions. So. Yeah.
But they weren't about to leave without a consolation prize. Quick, get some of the Area 51 soil. Top secret rock. Top secret rock.
It's the rock.
You can have it. It's from Area 51.
Thank you.
Okay.
Also present at the raid were a few YouTubers.
So I came here to get myself an alien as a pet.
We're here to rescue the alien!
It's like Halloween, but we're just
Oh, Atosi.
annoying people.
I actually like Atosi a lot. I like watching him.
Are you guys gamers? Play games?
He's my drama tuber of the choice.
Watch anime?
Yeah, so you got the rebellious youth, and then you got people trying to lure E.T. into a cage with Reese's Pieces and stuff. That's a pretty good summary of the crowd that you have out here this weekend.
But respect to the true heroes. Security. For keeping everyone... just kidding. It's the guys who got underneath this fence. God bless them.
Oh, no!
And this cameraman, whose foot raided the base.
That's a foot I see.
And this random woman who decides to just start walking.
He just gave
right
to
there.
five.
No one's stopping her. Oh my god. She's gonna make it. She's going home.
She stepped on the mine.
She gets
Boom.
charged for trespassing and receives a $1,000 fine. But soon it was time to wrap
The
up.
storm is over.
Because everyone's mums were there to pick them up. And if they were late again, there would be big trouble.
Good night, everyone. Yeah, I'm going to sleep now.
I'm going to sleep now. Honestly, like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. What would you choose? To be fined $1,000 but become history? Or to not lose $1,000 and spend them in Pokemon cards? I think considering how stupid society is, the appropriate play is here, right? You basically need to raid. You actually go and trespass the place and you start running until they stop you. That you keep running, Naruto running. Like, you don't do like that lady that just walks. No, you need to run like Naruto, okay? Because the thing is that, imagine, yes, you get a fine of $1,000. Let's say that you get a fine $5,000. You just need to open a GoFundMe, and saying, I did what everyone was meant to do, but I was abandoned by my comrades. Please help me with my lawsuit. Boom, $80,000 at least in your pocket. If at least out of those 2 million people, 100,000 give you $1, that's $100,000 that you have. So you exchange a couple weeks on prison maybe, or a cell, 10,000 fine that you need to give upfront, and then you get $100,000. Chan chan chan. What if you don't get fined, but you actually get shot, bro? You just need to wear a t-shirt that is like, please don't kill me, just stop me, or something like that. I don't know.
Psych, it's not over.
There's one more thing that I want to tell you about today.
You're a reptilian.
Because
Mark
storming Area
Zuckerberg
51
is a
would
reptilian.
go on to inspire a plethora of other events. The storming of Loch Ness. That thing can't hide from all of us.
We think we've seen it.
What did it look like?
It looks like a big stone.
Over 27,000 said they were going. Actual number 6. Okay, fine. Storm the Bermuda Triangle, why not? It can't drown all of us. And potentially millions actually went. But the evidence would be lost, so how would you know?
I am under the water. Please
I'm under
help
the
me.
water?
Or how about storm the Vatican? They can't molest us all. Interesting twist on that one, though. Someone cancelled the event. But overall, everyone
He was
had a
attacked by
pretty
the
good
Vatican vampires.
Isn't that what
E.T.
Area
from the
51
government.
was really built for? It's something like that, you know what I mean? I haven't quite...
Dame. The heroes of 51.
Lamau, remember when I said that we were going to do shorter videos and also more frequently? Looks like you fell for it.
We
Ha,
lied.
ha, ha, ha.
Oh my god. That was a good video. That was a good video. It's always a pleasure to talk about humans doing stupid stuff.